Hey guys, welcome back. I didn't have any more cattle panel, narrow trellises, a little taller than this. Hey guys, welcome back to another Tracy's Rhythmic Life. I'm headed out here in the garden. I had started putting up some netting that I'm going to use for trellising on my pole beans. I didn't have any more cattle panel, so you can have the netting or any other trellis that you may have. I do have those taller, narrow trellises, but I needed something that's a little wide. I got my scissors and the hammer to hammer down this. Let me turn my camera. Well, let me see. I think you can see me. Hammer this down some. It'll be a little bit more sturdy. I want some taller trellises. I mean some taller T-posts. I'm just gonna have to buckle down and get some where I can still have this up a little higher. So I'm gonna have to cut off some of the netting because it's a lot of it. All right, let me try to get myself situated here so I can show y'all what I'm doing. Pretty simple. Trying to get it where you can stand up some. Hopefully you don't tip over. The ground is a little soft because hubby watered. Gonna pat the dirt down some. Try to get this where it can pin up some, catch this netting here. See, I would like for this to stand up a little taller than this. I just wrap it around and wrap it around on this end. Sometimes, guys, you have to make do with what you got. I'm gonna cut off some of the excess so I can pull it a little tight. All right, let me see. Let me straighten y'all up some. It's nothing that's hard. I have a lot of excess. I don't know how much of this you can see. It's a lot of excess that I don't need. So I'm gonna cut. Because I can use it for something else. All right, now I got to cut from the bottom here. There we go. See, I got a lot of excess here that I can use for something else. I had started tying these. You have some loose strings at the end. You have some loose strings at the end here where you can kind of tie in a knot. Out here in the garden is on level and I don't have my stand with me. I have the short stand. Cause these pole beans have started trellis binding up. So I'm trying to get it where to start connecting on this here little netting. See, I have a lot of excess at the bottom as well. There we go. Kind of making do, guys. Trying to pull it, get it where it'll be a little tight. There we go. Okay, we're getting somewhere now. Now right here, I do have a little cattle panel here, and I since it's not binding, I think what I can just take this and pull it up some, so as those peas grow, they can connect. See, because it already has started connecting here. I may break one, but I think it'll be okay. I don't think it's gonna hurt anything. There we go. I think that'll be okay. It's kind of up tall a little bit higher. I planted some more beans here on both ends. As a matter of fact, and some of these have started connecting to this trellis over here. But like I said, it has some ends. I'm not giving a good demonstration. But once you get it and see it, you can kind of manage and do it the way you can, the way you would like. I just don't have a taller T-post where I can manage it better. So I'm just making do it what I have here. And this netting is real inexpensive. So, you know, because it's gonna get all tangled up once these beans start connecting to it. So when you take it down, you're just gonna cut it up and throw it away, toss it. Unless you're gonna take the time and dismantle this. There we go. Okay, that look a little better, y'all. That look a little bit better. I got a little bit at the bottom here. I'll bring you in a little closer. You see this little excess here at the bottom? I'm not gonna even worry about that. I'm gonna keep it down there. All right, guys. So here is my little T-post with my netting, netting for trellising. I'm trying to work with one hand. Trying to have it a little tight. If I look a little greasy, baby, your girl been spraying some mosquito spray on her. Cause this is the season that these mosquitoes are bad. All right, guys, I think that's good enough there. Let me hammer it down a tad bit more. There we go. We're getting somewhere now. All right, now this is what it's looking like, guys. Let me step back some. This is the netting for my pole beans. I have my over here. This is the cattle panel with the T-post here. And I have this here, trellis here, and I have this trellis over there. I have several more of these here that I could be using for something else. I did put one here to connect with those tiger squash or butternut squash for that one, because I was going to shift this here trellis here up some like I did this one, but it had already started vining and connecting to it, so I couldn't take it loose and break it and put it up, so I had to make do. I have another one of those kind, and I may put it over here, but so far it's doing good. All right, guys, so let me hammer these down some. Hammer this one down. That's the one thing I didn't do when I put them in. I didn't put them in the ground that good. I just kind of did it with my feet. Trying to set you all up where you can see me. Okay. But that's another thing that your girl is going to work on, getting some taller T-posts. Because these are the 5 feet. And then mind you, you got to put this down in the ground. So that's going to make it even shorter. So you want to get the tall 7 feet ones. Now I'm going to have to come back and get some zip ties so I can zip tie this to this so it won't stick out. But I can do that. I can come back and do that a little later. All right, guys. So I got my little netting up. I have plenty extra. I had about 2 of these. So I have plenty of netting to use for other purposes. All right, guys. This is just a quick video. Just wanted to show you how I did my netting. Hoping it was a decent enough demonstration. I just kind of made do the best that I could, and it turned out pretty decent. All right, guys. See you on my next video. Have a fantastic afternoon.